live.
Welcome everyone out there. I'm gonna let y'all tune in. This is the Pandemic Poppy, not to be mistaken with the Pandemic Poppy. That was the person I was a few years ago. I am the Pandemic Poppy now. Uh, just gonna let y'all tune in. We're gonna take some questions. They wanted me to be in this election so bad that I said, hey, you know what? Since y'all want to keep accusing me of being in this election, let's actually go into this election. So let's put our money where our mouth is, and let's try to make a difference. So the first thing I wanted to do was to change the studio around where different podcasts happen. So today we're going to institute a new type of technology where you're going to actually be able to call in. So we have a call in number, and that number is 810-228-1584. And hopefully the technician can put that number into the system. Once again, that number is 810-228-1584. I'm gonna do it one more time for y'all. 810-228-1584. Welcome to the Pandemic Hour. Today has been a before we even get into that, let's go back and let's talk about how my week has been, my last couple of weeks. So, if you don't know, uh, the state police had put over to my father's house. I don't live in Flint anymore, but my license still has my father's address. Oh, we have a call already. 1 second. 1 second. Hello, you're on the air with the Pandemic Poppy. How can I help you? I can't hear them. I don't hear them in my ear.
Me neither. Is they talking?
Are you talking?
Why
Oh,
their
wait,
phone
one
so
second.
loud?
Hello?
They phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, but I can't hear you in my ear. Hold on 1 second. I was like, I thought I was about to get cussed out. I was like, let me get back live, yo. 1 second. It rung, but it's not 1 second. Let's get this together. So we 1 second. Let me put these back on. I was like, I had took my whole equipment off. I don't know if you can see me live. Yeah, I was like, oh snap. I'm about to get in trouble, y'all. But
Yeah, 'cause I can't hear it.
I can't hear her, but I can hear her on this phone.
Yeah, because I don't know why it ain't.
So let's try to work out these kinks, and that's something that we want to work out. This is messed up. This is messed up as well.
What it do? No.
Okay, there it is. I got it.
Yeah.
I got that side. But okay, that spins around.
They just flip around.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. I can't hear her though. Sorry, everybody. My voice is too loud and over here. Sorry, y'all. This is the first time we're working with this technology. Let's make sure that this is Bluetoothing still. That could be the issue. So I'm connected on the Rodecaster
Yeah, I don't
Pro.
know why it ain't saying that. Because remember when we was just on the phone?
Yeah, we were just on the phone. I can hear her within my ear.
Yeah, I don't know why yours ain't doing it. Let me see. Let me unpair it and pair it back up.
So can we?
Hold up. Yes, we're going to pair it back up. Let's try it now.
Okay.
Try to do it now.
What? Okay, want me to connect back?
Connect
okay.
Back.
Sorry, y'all. If y'all just now tuning in, I don't know if I got any viewers or anything like that.
Yes, 4 of them.
Okay, it says connection unsuccessful that time.
Okay, try it now.
Wait, it's not showing up. So this is something that we want to get together. That way people can actually call in. You'll be able to hear from the headset itself. So, all right, let's see here if I can. It just show back up. It says I'm connected.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why she ain't coming through the whistle, man.
Can you say something, caller?
Is your phone turned up?
Audio, it says Rodecaster Pro. Yeah, my audio is up.
I don't know why yours not connected. Maybe it's not iPhone connectable.
This is an iPhone. It's right. It's not iPhone connected.
I said it might not be. I don't
Android.
know. I got an Android. Mine's connected right. But see if it let audio and everything connect to it. Probably go up in your settings or something.
So it says Rodecaster Pro.
Well, why connected. We can't hear it? Well, you know what? Hang her up and call
Okay.
back. See if
Can you call back?
No,
Can
you
hang
call
up?
her back.
I'm gonna call you back. Hold on one
And then
second.
we'll see if it's ringing in our ear.
All right. That's what we do. Recents. Okay. It's
Now,
ringing
see-
in my ear.
See what I'm saying?
So why?
I don't know why it's doing that.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
So do we have to call them?
I don't know if we shouldn't.
That would be terrible.
Yes, it would be terrible. But we're gonna figure.
Yeah,
it
we're
out.
gonna figure it out, and that's why I'm here. They're not answering now. However, y'all can hear it out there ringing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to hang up. I got a bang on. Okay, I forgot where I was at with the actual show itself because I was like, wow. As soon as I put out the number, can someone, if you're out there, can you just dial in 810-228-1584? Like I said, this is a test run, but I am also going to tell you some real life information. As I was saying, I don't know if y'all are aware, but the state police did go to my father's house. Okay, I'm receiving a call. I hear it ringing. Hello, you're live on the air with the Pandemic Poppy.
It's the boogeyman.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I couldn't hear you though.
I don't. Yeah.
In my ear.
That's what I gotta figure.
Wow.
Can you hear me on your phone though?
I hear it ringing. Okay, let me see. Oh, you switched it switched over. Okay. Now I can hear it. Yep.
It's the boogeyman.
Yep. So somehow, okay, so we got that together. So the problem is sometimes it switch over. So if a person is up here, okay, 1 second. I got many calls. A lot of people. Let's hold and accept that call. Hello, you're live with the Pandemic Poppy. We're just testing this out. I'm hearing an echo.
Me too. Somebody got their phone on.
Somebody got their phone on.
On that end.
On that end? Okay. Hello, are you out there? They just banged on.
Yeah.
Got banged on. So wow, I mean, but I don't know if it's actually working because no one said nothing. The last caller would have actually said something.
Yeah.
But I wind up banging on them to accept the call to get banged on. And that's what kind of happens out there. Okay, here we go. I got another call. Here we go. Hello. You're live with the You're live with the Pandemic Poppy. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. You can hear me? She can't hear me now.
She can't hear you?
She can't hear me. I can hear her. Wow. Yes, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
I sound very far away. Okay.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? She can hear me now. Yeah, I can hear you. Taha, we figured it out. Thank you to the Pandemic Poppy Enterprises. Okay. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So one thing that they will have to be aware of is that they will have to change when someone calls in, the iPhone doesn't automatically switch over to Rodecaster Pro.
Like how the Android does.
Like the Android does it?
Yeah, right, automatically.
Okay, so we want to have an Android phone here then.
I got one.
Okay, so that's something that, okay, cool. Can we get a little applause, that clap? A clap button. We don't got no clap button? Like, no fake claps, huh?
No,
I think laughed at me. Yeah, it's good enough, guys. Sorry. Okay, so.
Okay.
They still laughing at me. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. Okay, so.
We checking them all out.
That's scary. There it is. Thank you. That's all I want. Sometimes, so that reminds me of, this is an entire story. So I'm gonna go into that story as well. So last night, I'll get back to that in a moment. Let's go back to the state police actually coming over to my father's house, and they said, "Yeah, you threatened." I got this information via my lawyer. They said I threatened the current mayor, Sheldon Neely, and I was like, "What?" It's really crazy, like the pettiness of politics. Like, I haven't even been saying anything to this guy. I haven't been active with politics online. I haven't been attacking this guy. We had actually I bumped into him at 501 Bar and Grill, and I was like, man, I really don't care, and because I don't live in this city. Of course, I want Karen Weaver to win, but I'm not to the point where I'm attacking you every day. And I told him that. I was like, you should be happy. And he was like, yeah. He was like, a lot of people have went over there with her. He said a person that came over there, which was one of my cousins, had went over there with him. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm not involved in these politics. So I think the first time he started thinking that I was actually doing something, which I heard last night. He had told a guy, we were at an event in the Mott area, and he got to speak. And when I left, he had told a guy I had made some monkey pictures or something about his wife, which is the state rep. And I was like, I had never did anything like that. I was like, first off, I don't have anything against your wife. Everything I've ever said was against him as a politician. Um, and that's that. And I had remembered a conversation that I had in Saganos with the guy Chad Richardson, and he was the first person that showed me the monkey pictures, and I was like, he had told me the guy that did it, but we don't snitch on these on these nowhere, So I said, man, if I was Neely, I would beat dude A, that actually did it. And so it's so crazy that he's going around still speaking my name. So prior to that altercation, we had a instance at I was going to the ATM machine at Elga, and he had said, being joking, he might have been joking or whatever, however have you. He said, whose card are you using? But he was in front of the DDA agent, the girl that's over the DDA. And I do suffer from schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. So it's probably like marinated on my mind for like 4 or 5 days. And I was just like, I'm not even in this election, but I can be in this election putting out memes. I can be in this election putting out information. And but the thing about it is, and I say this, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. And that's basically where I'm at. I think he's a terrible mayor. I mean, what has he done? When you look at it, he keeps telling people that the water is safe, the water is fine, and things of that nature, but all the pipes aren't fixed. When Mayor Weaver left off, 85% of the pipes, let's just say it was 80, just to be on the safe side. 80% of the pipes were fixed. We were being praised on different media news outlets, not the fake news outlets here, because they don't cover information. And we're going to talk about another story about that, where you got to jump over the local media's head and to get information out. But we were being praised about the fastest lead line pipe replacement in the nation. And I know that there was COVID. So I know that's going to be his excuse, because he's a serial, I don't take responsibility for anything. He reminds me of Trump. So I know he's going to say, hey, there was COVID. But at the end of the day, you are out here giving out streets. You're out here having circuses in the back of City Hall. So while this stuff is going on, you got to take some responsibility and accountability and say, hey, pipes should have been being replaced, being repaired. We had masks on. People can go out there with masks. I know I partied during the entire pandemic. The entire pandemic. I knew people that was in Detroit where I live at partying. I was going live. So there is no excuse. Businesses were still operating. This is something that you're playing with people's lives here. We ain't talking about restaurants. We are talking about playing with people's lives and water. And, cases of Legionnaires are picking back up within the city of Flint. And that's what people have to be concerned about. And a lot of people, the news won't even cover it. I remember being at an EPA event and they told the girl, once again, I'm not going to say these people's names, but they know what station they are. They're with. Their boss told them, hey, don't cover any stories about this water. Go cover this. It was either a cat or a dog story. So this is the type of watered down information that they're giving you. And I understand why they're doing it, because this city is only ran by a couple few elites. And if you get to talking about the water is bad, then people aren't going to want to come to Flint. They're not going to want to come to things. This is in the past, but they're not going to want to come to the Crim. They're not going to come back to the bricks. But anyways, when you start looking at those things, you got to look at when you have all these events in order to bring in revenue, well, you have the opportunity to bring in revenue to the city. And you have the James Rutherford parking structure, which we spent millions on, free to park. And people coming from all over the world. Any other place in the world, I know in Detroit, you try to go park anywhere, you're paying $10, you're paying $15, you're paying $20. It's a major event, you might pay $30, and people are just paying it. But here, they made it free, but it wasn't free. You got to pay for it. The people that actually live in Flint. So the taxpayers have to foot that bill, while they go and throw their little signs up and everything like that, one Flint and all this stuff and all this divisive stuff. But what I want to talk to you guys about is, oh man, it's so much stuff that I can talk to you about, like the old church ladies. And I don't want to call them out their names and stuff like that, but they wake up every single day and they attack Karen Weaver on different forums and stuff like that. These people use fake pages. Well, one thing you have to know about me, if you know any type of research, is I know how to work computers and things of that nature. Maybe too good, maybe too bad, depending on who you ask. But the thing is, you can see, even though these people, they feel brave and emboldened to speak because they're hiding behind fake pages, I can see exactly who you are. That's how I was able to see who his team was in 2019 when they were attacking Weaver and putting out vicious lies against her. And I was like, wow, I didn't know this lady from a can of paint. Didn't know her at that time. I was doing bird dogging work for some people from Yahoo. I helped out some people from CNN. I actually got a credit. If you Google my name, Jeremy Drummond and Yahoo News, you'll see that I have pictures overlook the thug stuff that you might see, but you will see some of the good stuff that I actually did within the city. So I was getting a lot of information about the water crisis. And also during that time, I had a close friend that had passed away because of Legionnaires, a problem with the water. So my whole reason for getting into politics in itself was to just try to make a change, just try to make people aware of Legionnaires. I didn't want anybody else to go through the pain and the hurt and the turmoil that I had went through. But when I started putting out information out there, they started attacking me as a person, as an individual. At the very beginning, I wasn't even attacking the now mayor, Sheldon Neely. I wasn't even attacking him individually. I was just asking questions. And I came up with the hashtag Ask Sheldon. And if you probably remember back in 2019, they started taking that and they started saying Axe Weaver. So at this point in time, like I said, I had never even met Karen Weaver. I had been in some events that she was in, like for example, Russell Simmons, when he came to the church. I was sitting on an entire other side. And bird dogging is where I didn't get credit for the myself taking down notes and giving it back to the journalist. But what I did get credit for was the pictures of me being in there. So when I started hearing different information that didn't align with what I had, what I knew to be accurate and to be true, I started putting out to the the public. And from there, they started attacking me, saying I'm this, I'm that. one thing I've never shied away from is telling you exactly who I am. So all my friends and followers, they know. It's just like you got to look at Eric Mays. Everyone in the city knows Eric Mays. Well, quote unquote, went down a one way with four flats or something like that. So everyone in the city knew about my past and everything like that. So I was like, wow, why are these people? I said, it's cool. So even before the news had even broke out publicly online, I remember I was in it was Vibes now, but it was actually Mona's then, and my uncle Pi was the owner of the place. And I remember being inside there, and I was like, wow, I didn't want to hurt her chances, even being around her um, as a person, because I knew what information that they were going to bring out. Because at the end of the day, they were sharing it within their small little groups and everything like that, which is online. Which, like I said, I'm very talented with computers. So, um, and I was like basically in tears, and I remember what Karen Weaver she said to me. She was like, people can say whatever they want to say about her, and I can say like even my own father at the time, people always treated me like I was a criminal, and even though that's so far beyond my life now, but that it's fine to bring that up, to question a person's integrity. So I was like, it's fine, it came up, but I didn't want people to, try to use what I did against her. And she had told me, she said, we all make mistakes in life and everything like that. I'm not one. Who am I to judge you? I'm not God. And she said it's about what you do now going forward. And from me, that was a changing point in my life, and that was something that I looked at and I said, man, I want to become a better person. So I can say, just me. I thank y'all for bringing us closer. Actually, because like I said, I didn't know this lady. Everything that I was doing was just because I seen the nastiness and the viciousness and I know where it was coming from. I could look directly in the camera, like I know y'all fake pages. So then when I started exposing y'all fake pages, and I was like, why does these people keep coming to my page every day? I was like, I know I'm not getting paid. I know 100% I am not getting paid. So why are y'all coming to my page? I know I'm doing it because I'm still upset that my friend passed away. I'm still upset that y'all are attacking me as a person. But why are y'all coming to my page? So I said, I remember going to, uh, I went to their council meet, not a council meeting, but I went to their headquarters, and it was right downtown, uh, right across from the county jail building. And I remember being inside of the county jail and looking down at that building. And I told some people, like I said, man, when I get out of this county jail, man, I'm gonna change my life around. I'm gonna do the right things and do what I have to do. And I remember going inside that building, and I told them, I said, hey, they have a well-oiled team against y'all. They are attacking y'all. They have fake pages, and they were like, and I kid you not, they said, well, we'll pray about it. No one's going to believe the stuff that they're saying anyway. And I'm just like, wow, that is amazing. Like the type of people, because I'm not a type of person that goes to church. I can recall going to church with my grandmother, and she made all of my all of her grandkids go to church. I went with her one time, and I guess I must have embarrassed her by what I said or what have you, and she never made me go again. So I wasn't a type of person that says, "Hey, um, God is going to fix this without action." I think God will maybe give you the ability to fix it. And that's not to say I don't want y'all to think I'm an atheist or anything like that. So I do believe in God, but what I'm saying is just praying alone won't work. I think they call it faith without works is dead. Uh, so if you don't put some type of action, I said maybe, maybe God sent me to try to do something. I didn't know, but I was like, you know what? I remember I spoke again. I was like, if I'll follow you into church, because this was something I didn't even do with my grandmother. I said I will follow you to the ends of the earth, and so that's why I got into the election. I was completely out of the election outside of, just helping with some audio equipment or things of that nature, getting things running. If her website went down, I would go and try to fix it or things of that nature. But as far as going out here and attacking this dude, I don't even care nothing about this dude. Like at the end of the day, um, so I left it all alone. I left it back in 2019. So now we're here in 2022. So they want me to be involved so well. So let's get back to the elephant in the room. So because they think I make memes. No, I don't make memes. That's not what I do. What I do is I circumvent the regular news station here. So it was rumored to have you that some information got out there about our mayor not having a degree, which is perfectly fine. You don't need a degree in order to be a mayor or anything like that. But the thing is, once you said what you said to me at the ATM, because like I said, I've changed my life around. So now I'm going to show you. You want to make it seem like I'm committing a fraud by me using my own card at the ATM. I'm going to show the world that you are a fraud. So let's start. Let's start with the fraud. The fraud is that you have been saying not only that you have a degree, but you have been saying that you are a counselor at such and such place. You have been saying, I mean, for years before you even had a staffer. So let's talk. You had this information up on the website, and not only that, you have been at multiple different places where they have introduced you and said, hey, he has a degree from SVSU. At no point in time did you try to say, hey, I don't want to claim these ill-gotten flowers. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, for example, if they say, hey, imagine if someone just gets a whole bunch of roses right here. This Hurley Hospital gets $1 million. And let's say $1 million grant, right? And they say, hey, the Pandemic Poppy gave out this $1 million. They introduced me. If you would have introduced me to say, hey, I'm interviewing the Pandemic Poppy who gave $1 million to Hurley Hospital. If I don't correct this, right? Failure to correct this, and it's not me not correcting it one time, not two times. I'm talking about for 14 years. If I don't correct this at some point in time, I'm living that lie now. I am responsible for this lie. So that's the part that he fails to realize. And like I said, he wants to put it out on a random staffer. You should see the news that's about to come out. Man, it's probably any day now, man.
You got some more stuff?
Man, it's some more news coming out, man. So, hey, so I was happy that he came out and said that. So let's watch what news comes out next.
Well, we got 2 minutes. I ain't gonna make you stay.
Okay.
We'll be at 30 minutes. So
wow. Okay.
So answer this question.
Okay.
Since you did do some explaining.
Right.
When we gonna be able to hear from the pandemic?
Man.
So what we gonna do?
Again, so when I'm gonna talk again. So prior to that, before I even get to that, because I got some great news, I want to leave people with some cliffhangers. I don't know if y'all seen earlier today. It was on the farmers market. They had a sign that said, "Vote for Weaver, not the deceiver." It's gone now. They took it down.
Oh, it's gone?
They took it down. But if y'all go out there, y'all go do y'all research. And I don't know who did that, but that was beautiful.
They took it down?
That was beautiful. Whoever did that, y'all. They took it down. But if you do your research and see who owns the building, that's what makes it 100 times more funny. Man, I'm telling you, I could have kept talking out here, but it's good. It's good. But yeah, so they did take it down. But it was interesting. So, but like I said, it's a lot of news coming out. I think within the next 2 weeks, man, you're gonna see a lot of news that the local news media won't cover, but it's national news.
Oh, so the local. So who running the local news?
Man, so the local news is bought and paid for. I'm not gonna mention these people's names right now, but maybe if y'all tune in again on the pandemic hour or half hour, have you, I might shed some more light. But the local news here is bought and paid for. It's not equal coverage. They are shielding even things about the water crisis because they saying, hey, you know what? We don't want to talk about the water right now because it could hurt his chances. Because I mean, like I said, it's a lot of money. He has a lot of big money backers.
So what you saying? He's being protected because really, if it got out that he lied about the degree, that's a political career.
For a lot of people, it's been career ending. So, for example, let's just say I went and tried to go work at Lear Corporation as super manager or something like that.
Right.
And I said, hey, I have a degree, no matter if my staffer did it or not. They write on my resume. Somebody writes on my resume that I have this degree. If it gets found out that later that I do not possess this degree, what do you think they're going to do to me? Or you?
You should be terminated.
They're going to terminate me. They're going to walk me out. And the same thing happens to people it was a lot of different politicians in Florida. You can just Google it. It's crazy. So, but at the end of the day, like,
we're gonna give it all to them.
Yeah, we gonna give it all to them.
When can we do this again so they can tap in with the pandemic?
Man, I'm hard to catch up with, but they got me in the city now, man. They really lit a fire to me, man. So
what you saying?
I think I'm gonna be here, man. I think we'll buy some real estate here, man, and just camp out, man, for the next 30 days, man.
Well, so for the next 30 days, we should be popping on there.
Yeah. I come out and talk to the people, man, every day. And it's gonna be a lot of information out there. We're gonna put a lot of information out there on the streets. I do want to let people know that felons can vote in the state of Michigan. So if you're thinking that you can't go vote, you can vote. I know, shout out to Sheriff Swanson. He was the first person that I've known that allowed inmates to vote inside of the Genesee County Jail. So you can vote that's if you are done with your term of incarceration. But you can also do it when you're on probation as well. So.
But we need to get the young voters out there too.
So the young voters, I'm urging y'all. So the way to get young voters is, I can tell people this, downtown, and man, that's why I said I probably need an hour to go, man. But listen to this. They don't want y'all downtown. When I say people of color, and that doesn't just include Black people, that includes the Latino community as well. They don't want y'all down there. And this is the greatest thing that I can tell y'all, the way to explain that they don't want y'all down there. Think about Juneteenth, right? You had Juneteenth. You know it's going to be a lot of people down there. Not one restaurant was open for Juneteenth. Not one restaurant.
So what you gonna be doing tomorrow? You up here tomorrow, man?
Man, I might be, man. But listen, they might not hear me. Listen, not one restaurant. Oh, where's the camera at, right? Not one restaurant. So they don't want your money. They don't care about your money. They don't want you downtown. So that's the thing. This stuff cannot happen in Detroit. But the thing is this is really a soft city. We will go hard on our women. We will go hard on each other. We will go hard on our ops. But the people that's really keeping us oppressed, we got nothing but kudos and praise for them, singing Kumbaya. So if they give you $5,000, they give you a grant. If they give you a grant, you're not saying nothing no more.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you here tomorrow, we could do a show on the 501c Trappers.
Yeah, the 501c Trappers, man. It's crazy. Like, that's the new hustle right now, man.
Yeah.
They got
do something on the 501c Trappers.
Man, the 501c Trappers, man. So that's why, you never know, man. But they don't want y'all downtown, and that's the thing. They don't want y'all. They take everything. Like, they took the circus. It might seem minute to you. They took the circus from Burston, which is in the north side, going deep into the north, because the people from I call it, I always say they want to turn Devil's Lake into Lake Flinton. Because they're out there living in Lake Fenton.
Oh, no doubt.
So they want to turn Devil's Lake into Lake Flinton. Just imagine it. They take all those houses away. They put up some new houses. Now you got new high rises. People might be saying in your mind right now that, hey, I won't live by Devil's Lake. But you take 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you got these new high rises with the new granite, everything marble this. With the bulk $500,000 houses. Yeah. So they trying to run you out. And y'all, be fighting the people that's fighting for you. And that's why I was like, you know what?
So you said we got 30 days to do
30 days, man. 30 days.
So
30 days.
Is you gonna be here tomorrow?
Man.
What time you want to go on?
Man,
I am an AM type of person.
AM?
Yeah, I forgot you.
You know, I do work. So I work. Man, I will get up, man. I will get up for the people, man. Like I said, they woke me up. They woke up a sleeping beast, man. And that's what they didn't want.
What about 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, I could do 11.
We'll be here tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
I could do 11 o'clock, y'all.
11, 11:30. So tap in tomorrow.
Pandemic hour.
The pandemic
hour.
Oh,
he said he ain't even giving me a whole hour, y'all. He only give me
No, we're going to do the hour.
I got so much to talk about because
we're gonna do the hour now.
youth really should be getting out.
We're going to do the hour now.
I mean, there's no diversity within the city.
No, we're gonna do the hour now. We're gonna come on from 11 to 12 tomorrow. We're gonna try to get the youth involved. We're gonna take on. We're gonna 11 to 12. You cool with that? We're gonna family. We'll be at y'all tomorrow. Y'all tap in for the pandemic hour.
The pandemic hour,
and
man.
And then y'all stay tuned at 6 o'clock. Y'all got it's Eric and Shatar coming on. So you know they finna talk that Flint City Council business.
Thank you.
But the Mr. Pandemic Poppy, right? That's what you're going up under.
The Pandemic Poppy, yes, sir.
Right. And we're gonna do the pandemic hour starting at 11 to 12 tomorrow. So tap in.
Thank you.
Peace.